What's happening? It's me, Mediocre, and Dave. We back. Tom MacDonald, I Can't Sleep. I'm stoked for this one just because I can't sleep. My sleeping schedule is so jacked up. It's so bad. And I'm like 99.9% sure that it's from like my anxiety and stuff. And just work, stress, all that jazz. Let me know in the comments if your sleeping schedule's all jacked up too. But I'm curious to see what angle he takes in this song, man. I Can't Sleep. I wonder if it's the same thing, if he's going through stress, anxiety, depression. But yeah, I'm excited. I saw a guitar at the beginning of this, like in his thumbnail, so it's probably got a rock vibe, which I'm excited too. If you don't know, I'm a huge metal fan. I love metal music. Sometimes I feel like I don't look like I like metal music, but let me know in the comments if you think just off the looks that I like metal music. But anyway, let's get into it. I Can't Sleep. Speaking of can't, Dave sleeps 15 hours a day. He probably asleep right now. So tell him to wake up. All right, let's get it. I Can't Sleep. Tom MacDonald.
I've been running out of different ways to pass time. The devil's work is done by idle hands, and I've been bored since last night. Jump into the whip and start to drive like it's my last ride.
Off the rip, off the jump. Oh my goodness. The devil's work is done by idle hands, and I've been bored since last night. That's facts. When you get bored, you tend to do stupid stuff. Impulsiveness, everything, bro. If you're just laying in bed and you're doing something, you could do something stupid. You spend $500 on a TV, or you go rob a store. I don't know, whatever you're into. If you don't have money, but yeah, man, it's scary. It's scary when you're bored. That's what's scary. Oh. Or some people, when they're bored, they make music. So, but yeah. And then they make a career out of it. So.
Looking for a bridge where I can crash, see if I can't fly. Hit my head against the wall till I got black eyes. Sitting on the sofa drinking soda, watching plants die. It's stupid, but I'm scared that I might lose it and I can't cry. The devil smells the tears.
Dang, Dave, I'm sorry. I would never watch you die, bro. I would never watch you die. We keep you watered and healthy. I love you, Dave. Never watch you die.
And he been chilling here, don't ask why. The garbage can been full and hella pizza boxes stacked high. Hit the Ativan and now I'm anxious on my damn mind. Got 80 grand in clothing, a couple chains and a rad life. But all I'm really after was happiness, money can't buy. I'm stressing every second to drop a record my fans like. Puking from the pressure, I'm throwing up like some gang signs. I'm standing on a mountain that an average man can't climb.
Puking from the pressure, I'm throwing up like gang signs. Oh my goodness. Yep, it's about his anxiety. So I relate to that. It sucks, man. It sucks. Once you grasp onto something, you know what I mean? I feel like some people have had this feeling, or a lot of people, where you grasp on that one feeling that makes you feel anxious, and then you go down this rabbit hole of just bullshit, and all of a sudden you're in just like this spiraling. Holy dang. Like just shit of a mess, and that's all you think about. That's all you think about. That's why I have hard times sleeping. Like if me and somebody get into a fight, there's sometimes like I'll think about that, or if my bills, like if a bill's past due, or if like I need to put like there's been sometimes I've like gotten stressed over gas in my car. Like that's the crappy part. And the hardest thing about that is when you're sitting there and you're on your phone and you're thinking about this, trying to distract yourself. That's what's dangerous for me. It's like I'll sit there and I'll get all this anxiety when I'm laying in bed, and then to distract myself, I'll pick up my phone. But then all of a sudden, 3 hours later, I'm like, oh my goodness, what am I doing? And your brain always clicks on when there's a screen in front of you. And so it's just, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. All right.
Climb, waiting for an avalanche or landslide.
I can't sleep, I'm out of my head. I'm losing my mind and no one understands.
Ain't that right, puppy? No one understands. Come here. Come here. Yeah, man, that's facts.
And I'm running out of ways to fight the bad thoughts. I can't stop. Cigarettes are filling up the empty cans and plant pots. I tried to keep my demons locked away with chains and padlocks. They found a way to break out of the cage.
I'm trying to keep my demons away. I'm changing padlocks. That's heavy. That's heavy. That's facts, though. That's so true. Dang, man. Trying to keep your demons out. Trying to keep the depression down. Trying to keep the sadness down. It's tough. It's tough. That's what, like, I say what you will, but, like, I take medications and stuff. And so it's one of those things where it works, but all medications don't work all the time. And so sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, trying to keep them demons out with medication is hard. It's hard in general. Even I feel like it might be a little worse without medication. But yeah, it's one of those things, man, where you can either choose to ignore it, but in the end, it's going to surface. It's going to surface. You could choose to ignore it and try and just push it down, push it down, push it down, push it down. Or you try and face it. And what I mean by try and face it is not doing it by yourself. Talking to somebody. Talking to somebody about your depression, anxiety, whether that's counseling, girlfriend, mom, dad, brother, sister, like anybody. And I've reiterated this. I'm reiterating it now. I've talked about this in old videos, the song that he did with anxiety, because in the long run, if you put off your sleep, you're going to have a lot more problems to deal with, because the lack of sleep just snowball affects everything. And then you get in your head. I feel like there's sometimes I go crazy. I'll get like 2 hours of sleep in 2 days. So an hour a night. And my mind will just think crazy thoughts and go nuts. But anyway, let's get back into it. I could go on this for hours, by the way. But let's get back into it.
And they won't back off. Every day I call my parents, me, my mom, and dad talk. I tell them that I'm fine, but it all changes when I hang up. It's whiskey in the cupboard, I've been trying to keep my hands off. It's calling to me every day like, come on, Tom, let's have shots. Mansions in my head, I hop the fence into the backyard. Looking through the windows at all the rooms that my past haunts. Filling up my laptop with last words and chat logs. There's ashes on my mattress cause I smoke until I crash hard. Think I lost my mind, I'm trying to find it in these sad songs. I'm following my footprints, but the tracks stop. Fighting with the devil, but he didn't think I'd last long. But I ain't backing down, I'ma stand strong. I can't sleep, I'm out of my head. I'm losing my mind and no one.
Keep fighting. Oh, Tom, I love you. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. I know a lot of us, man, want to just end it. And I get that. I get that. Keep fighting. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. It will get better. It will get better. Just keep fighting. Oh, so emotional, man. This is so powerful. This is so powerful. If you take, oh, man, straight up, just take that first step out of bed. And also, too, what was it? So I had a friend tell me that if you sit there, right, if you lay in bed, turn everything off, turn your phone off, turn everything off, and it works. It works. Try and switch your mind off, which is really hard for me. But lay in bed, put your head in the pillow, and if you sit still for 15 minutes, you will fall asleep. I've heard that's a thing. You fall asleep. It worked. It's worked for me when I wanted it to work. So try that. Next time, if you have trouble sleeping, try that.
I think that maybe something can save me, but I don't know what that thing is. I can't sleep, I'm out of my head, I'm losing my mind and no one understands.
Oh man, that's so powerful. That's so powerful. Because I feel like anybody that suffers from that we're always looking for something. Whether that's a small something that gratifies us instantly and takes away our anxiety and depression, just like real quick. Like, I'm not gonna lie. One thing that's helped me, which I don't encourage everybody to do this, and I've heard YouTubers say this in the past, like views. Like when I see your comments. Like I had a subscriber the other day say something that really, really like touched my heart, and I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Like, I'm sorry for what you're going through, and I am here for you. If you ever just want to talk, sit down and chat. Like, I'm here for you. You know who you are. And I just, seeing comments like really, really help me out and kind of just drown all of the noise out of my head. And so I appreciate when you hit that like button, when you like comment, and this isn't, and I'm not sitting here being like, oh, that's what I need to be happy. No, no, that's not what I need. But I love when I can sit here and talk about Tom or just music in general. People will listen, give their opinions and their criticisms and their feedback. It makes me so happy. And then you have someone who is just like, yo, thank you. Thank you for reacting. Thank you for giving me content to watch. Like, is it the best quality? No. That's why I'm mediocre. But at the end of the day, like, I appreciate you so much. And what I'm getting at is when you find that thing, it doesn't always last long, unless it's a certain thing. Because I don't expect this YouTube thing to blow up and I'm 2.6 million subs. Like, I don't expect that at all. I really don't. I started doing this because I needed something to do, and I love music, and so why not react to random music videos? And so I found something that helps me out and clears my head. And whether that's making content, whether that's writing a song, whether that's going on a bike ride, whether that's going on a marathon run if you like that, whether that's like reading anything. Like, I used to collect comic books, and that was like really satisfying to me. And so if you find that niche, hold on to it for as long as possible, because it can only do so much. Because I feel like for me, if it doesn't gratify me instantly, it's really hard to keep going. And so, and I'm not saying YouTube gratifies me instantly, but when I see comments like I saw and I've been seeing, it really, really softens up my heart, and I really appreciate it. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
And I can't breathe, I'm over the edge, I'm dying inside, I'm afraid how this might end.
Now that I think about it, you know how dope this would be. I don't know if Tom will ever see this. I know he reacts to his fans reacting to his music, but how dope would it be if Tom and Nova made a song together and he broke down his depression and anxiety, and then she broke down what she was seeing from his depression and anxiety and how she helps him? Because they're together for a reason. I think that would be dope. Sorry, I just popped in my head. I think that'd be dope. Comment down below if you think that'd be kind of cool. But I don't think I've ever seen like a boyfriend girlfriend ever do a song like that. That'd be pretty interesting to see someone's point of view, depression, which we've seen before, but then someone else who lives with that person with depression to see what they see. and that they don't. And I don't know Nova's story, but I just think that'd be really interesting. But yeah, man, it's that was dope. That was dope. That was really, really hard. Like, I related to that so much, so much, and that was heavy. That was heavy. I can't sleep, man. Like I said, Dave sleeps 15 hours a day. Need to go get a job. All right? We're going to talk later. You in timeout. Go to sleep. You done. All right. But yeah, man. I was a fan of that. That was dope. You already know what it is. Like, comment, subscribe. Really helps out. Hit that bell. Until next time, it's been your boy. Mediocre. We out. Take it easy. Peace.